So, at the start of her fourth day in the witness box, Mr. Myers began asking Lucy Letby about the next baby in the case, baby J. He reminded the jury that she was actually a twin. Her sister had sadly died much earlier in her mother's pregnancy during surgery.
Soon after baby Jay's birth, in October 2015, she was diagnosed with a perforated bowel and went off for an operation at Alder Hey Children's Hospital. It's alleged that on her return to the Countess, Lucy Letby tried to murder her. The prosecution say she smothered or obstructed her breathing in some way, causing her to suffer a seizure in the early hours of November the 27th.
Again, Mr. Myers asked her about what she remembered about the unit at the time.
And she told jurors the unit was very busy and there weren't always enough staff with the right experience to attend to the complex needs of the babies they were looking after. She said that 2 days before the alleged attack on baby J, she'd been off duty and out at a Mexican restaurant and her salsa class when she received multiple missed calls from other nurses at work who wanted her advice on how to administer a particular medicine.
Mr. Myers also highlighted text messages that she'd sent to colleagues in which she described the unit as being a nightmare.
What is it you are saying is a nightmare?
The amount of babies on the unit and the amount of care they needed, the very high acuity. It was felt we would have to start sending babies out to other hospitals.
Did you have staff at the right levels to cope with the babies you were receiving?
No.
Lucy Letby told the court it was potentially dangerous that Jennifer Jones-Key was being asked to look after baby J, who had specific problems and needs related to her bowel surgery when she was only a Band 4 nurse and not trained to carry out clinical work.
Asked about the night shift of November the 26th, Lucy Letby told the court she was not baby J's designated nurse and that she'd no idea the first two collapses at 4:40 and 5 a.m. had even taken place.
She did, however, agree that she and Mary Griffith had gone to help baby J later on at just before 7 a.m. when they heard the monitor alarming.
Baby J wasn't breathing properly, she said. Her hands were very clenched and her eyes rolling to one side. All the signs she was having a seizure. She needed around 20 minutes of oxygen via a mask, but thankfully no chest compressions before she eventually recovered.
Baby J was moved to nursery 2, but less than half an hour later collapsed again, for the fourth time, and had another seizure. Again, Lucy Letby said she was called to help. Baby J needed oxygen for around 8 minutes this time. Mr. Myers asked,
Of the 4 events in 2 pairs, do you recall being in the nursery with baby J at the time any of this happened?
No.